Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More. So I just did some grocery shopping. It wasn't planned. I knew that I needed some things, so I picked up some stuff and I decided, you know what, it's a good opportunity to show you what I normally buy. It's not a planned out shopping experience so that I can show you what I definitely need at all times in my fridge, but something that's a little bit more improvised. And I think that it'll be beneficial so you can see what I buy when I need something right away. So coming right up, that is pretty much what we'll do, a grocery haul. And stick around because that is coming up right now. And we're rolling. Basically, I'm not gonna wait for the video. Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More. Oh, come on, don't tell me this thing is still on. Okay, well, first of all, we gotta get this mess out of the way. And I'm sorry if it sounds terrible, but nevertheless, here we go. We'll start with the first item. Let's just pick a random one. And this is the most colorful one. This is Fudge Pops. Yeah, I get Fudge Pops very rarely. I do get them. I know that a lot of people go for the Jello, the sugar-free Jello, which are like 5 calories for a cup, but those things, they do 0 for me. I mean, I think I'm hungrier 2 seconds after I eat those than before. So those things help, honestly, very, very little, if at all. So these are only 40 calories per pop. So it's not bad. It's something I have right after dinner if I'm still hungry, if I got a desire to have something sweet. So 40 calories is nothing, basically. You can have 2 if you want, and clearly it's super, you know, it feels like you're having a treat, except you're still within a very low calorie count if you are counting for a deficit. Let's go on with the next one. I definitely do not condone only eating healthy, let's say, junk foods. There's a lot of people out there that are just having anabolic pizza and French toast, and I get it, those are great foods because they're high in protein, but that can't be all you're eating. So I got some green beans here. These are not the only greens that I got. I also got some in the fridge, but I only got some today. I got green beans because it's a good vegetable to cook. You know, when I do cook a lot throughout the week, and when I meal prep, it's something I have that can be heated with the rest of the food. So that way I don't have to separate it from other foods. And this is actually a pretty good one because I just put salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, and maybe some red pepper flakes. And it's super easy, it cooks quick. You can eat a lot of it. You know, and this is, I mean, it's vegetables, so think about it. 3/4 of a cup is 30 calories. Actually has a gram of protein. So basically, it's just like eating nothing, except you're having the benefit of having more vegetables in your diet. So again, that's something that I think we should all include. Vegetables, greens are always gonna be good for you. So, you know, as you grow up, you have to learn how to like them. If you don't, honestly, how old are you, you know? Let's go on to the next one. This is another treat, actually. This is, I normally have the regular vanilla Greek yogurt, the fat-free, which is about 90 calories, and it gives you 14 grams of protein. For 2 grams of protein less, 12 grams of protein, you get 10 calories less, 80 calories, and you get one of these cups. These are the light and fit Greek strawberry cheesecake flavor. There's 4 that come in this, and as I mentioned, it's 80 calories and 12 grams of protein. So honestly, I'm gonna try it. My first time having this one. I've seen a lot of people have it, and I hope it really does have that crust kind of like texture to it, because that's one of my favorite parts of the cheesecake. And let's see if it's good. I will try it, and maybe I'll do a review on a different video. Who knows? Something that I always have in the fridge and that I ran out of is Fairlife Skim Milk. This is like the best milk out there. It tastes like milk. I've been drinking 2% my whole life when I was growing up, so Skim Milk is not too far off of it. And 80 calories gives you 13 grams of protein. You're never gonna find another milk that has this. There is no other milk that has these macros. So ridiculous. If you want to have cereal, you have to, I mean, I have the high key cereal, which I don't know if I've mentioned that one to you. I can always do a review on that as well. And then I've tried other cereals that are high in protein and low in calories. So when you're having this, you're having cereal, you feel like a kid again, except you're having excellent numbers, you know, your protein, your calorie, everything is just great. And it's just, you don't feel like you're just restricting yourself and having someone giving you a really strict diet that you have to follow. Let's go on. And these are more vegetables that I got. Well, veggies, I guess you can say. These are grape tomatoes. I always have tomatoes, and I throw them in omelets. I like them in omelets. Sometimes I mix it with spinach. Oh, when you mix it with feta cheese, jeez, man, that is good. I didn't get a whole lot because I still have some. I'm still running out. But these are the HY-VEE brand that just, they're all vegetables. I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money. So I'm doing my best to save. HY-VEE is already expensive in and of itself. So that's just one that I got. Let's go on to another one. So I do the fat-free American cheese, but that's mostly like for burgers, and maybe I'll have it with like eggs and maybe turkey bacon or so. But sometimes I do like to switch it up. There is very few cheeses that come with fat-free versions of them, but the provolone comes with reduced fat. Now, the provolone has 50 calories per slice and 5 grams of protein. I usually have about 2 slices, which is 100 calories, and you end up getting 10 grams of protein. You get to have other cheeses. You get to have some variety. If you're only gonna have fat-free cheeses, you're stuck with mozzarella, cheddar, and then American. And let's face it, that's not all the cheese you want out there. I still like Swiss. I still like provolone. There's other cheeses. I can't remember what else is available in a low fat, but I like Munster cheese. I haven't seen that. So if you find one, let me know. Let's go on. Now I did want to make pizza, and I was low on mozzarella cheese, so I did get a fat-free. I normally get like 5 of these, but I just didn't feel like spending a whole lot. This was an improvised shopping experience, so I didn't feel like getting what I normally get, so I just got 1 pack. By the way, if you're wondering, these are 45 calories for a 1/4 cup or 28 grams, and it's 9 grams of protein. I mean, honestly, if you're not getting fat-free cheese like mozzarella and cheddar at this point, you're missing out, because you get to throw cheese on almost anything you want. You're barely suffering with calories, and you're getting a lot of protein. It's a great expense. Let's go on to the next one. This is one that I am getting for the first time. I mean, I've had it before, but it's the first time I'm doing it within my meal plan. And these are Homestyle Biscuits. These are the lowest ones that I found. It says Texas style, I guess. Shout out to my Texas friends out there. 100 calories for each biscuit. That's 34 grams. I guess they come prepared that way already. 2 grams of protein. I just want it because I get to have a biscuit. You get to throw in some eggs, some turkey bacon, or a sausage, and you feel like you're having a McDonald's sandwich, breakfast sandwich. So that's something I'm gonna try out. And you get a little bit of carbs in the morning, you know, to get yourself going. I think it's a win-win. Let's go on to some other objects or items or whatever. Foods. As I mentioned, I do get some greens try to get at least 1 to 2 servings a day. This is an iceberg garden. They were 2 for $3 at HY-VEE, and it says 4 servings. So this is, I guess, 4 days that I'm gonna have it. I mix it up with the tomatoes, the grape tomatoes. You can throw in some of the mozzarella or cheddar. You give it some extra flavor. Of course, I'm gonna put my chicken in there. Sometimes I do mix it up with something like lean ground beef, and I throw in the cheddar, and I put in some fat-free sour cream, and I get these the flex chips. They're pretty good with protein. It sounds like you're kind of like you're having a nachos Bel Grande. I don't know if they still make that, but you can do a lot of creative things with your salads, because you know you don't just have to have it with a piece of grilled chicken on the side. If you're creative, you can come up with things, and I'll definitely come up with some stuff that I can show you guys on some video with salads, because I know that some people struggle with salads, but I think if you're creative, you don't have to. Let's look up some other stuff, shall we? So I always get egg whites. I always get them from Costco. They're about this size. I get 2 boxes, so it ends up being about 9 cartons. And I just wanted to try this one. This is the Egg Beaters Southwestern style. I think it has like things in there. I don't know if it's just like a regular Western omelet, which is the peppers, onions, and ham. I doubt it. But in the picture, there is 2 peppers there. It says 20 calories for 3 tablespoons and 4 grams of protein. So it sounds like a good deal for me. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna mix it up. Maybe I'll do a review on this as well. I'm trying a lot of new items here, so it's a good opportunity to definitely do some reviews on new foods and see if I like them, and therefore if I can recommend them to you. Let's go on. I normally don't like apples because I've had so many, and I always feel like every time I ate them, I was associating them with eating healthy and being on a diet. But once I just got that out of my head, I started enjoying them again. And I think people like the Honey Crisp, the Granny Smith. I got really tired of Granny Smith, but every once in a while I'll have it. So these are Gala Apples. These are actually my favorite kind of apples. There's a crisp to them. It's got a sharp taste and it's actually juicy. I like these. That's the taste, that's the texture that I like. That's what I'm going for. So I got 4. There was a bag of like 12 that was on sale, but I'm not gonna have that many. So saving money is not just getting what's on sale, especially if it's a huge item. If you don't even end up eating it all, you're actually losing. So you gotta think about if you're really saving when you're buying a large amount of things that are on sale. You also have to wonder, why are they on sale? At least that many. Let's carry on, shall we? This is turkey sausage, lean. I normally don't really look at brands. This one is the Genio. I just really like the macros on this one. This is 90 calories for 2 ounces. You get 11 grams of protein. This is basically sausage, which when I make it, I will throw it in the biscuits that I have. So a little bit of cheese and some egg whites. Sounds like a good deal to me. And think about it. 100 calories. 90 calories, 190 calories. Egg whites are going to be about 40, so that's 230. With a slice of cheese, another 30, 260 calories. You're getting awesome macros. So, something to think about. Let's go on. Yes, I got bananas, and these are 6. I think that they're a great food for pre-workout. I also have pre-workout now, but this is the kind of food that gives you a little bit of energy, not the jolt that a pre-workout will do, but rather, you know, the strength. It's a little difficult to, it's a little complicated to explain it. But when you have a starchy food like that, and that fruit with the sweetness of it, it's a good feeling. I mean, I recommend having a banana, maybe 2, before a workout, and you'll see the benefits of it. Plus, you're, of course, getting the fact that it's a fruit, so there's a lot of benefits of eating fruit. I always have strawberries, so I didn't buy any this time. I didn't eat them, and they were super expensive today at HY-VEE, so I look out for the sales, and I get them whenever they are on sale. If not, I'll just get it in Costco for a large amount. Let's go on to, I think I have one more item. Yep, there's only one more item, and I was out of my chocolate protein. I got the gold standard Whey, and this is the extreme chocolate milk. I usually just get the double milk chocolate or the extreme chocolate milk. I don't drink these. I use these as ingredients, and one of the things that I do is I mix. Sometimes I'll do it without milk, sometimes I won't, but I think it's the most consistently well-made one, which you get 1 serving of oatmeal, 1 serving of protein, a banana, and you throw in some sugar-free chocolate chips. You make chocolate chip cookies out of those, and they come out amazing. Well, it ends up being like chocolate chip cookies, and the calories are not the lowest. I think it's like 300, but you get 6 large cookies. And dude, the macros, again, the calories are not that bad considering that you're getting a lot of protein on that, and it fills you up. So it's great for like a late night snack. And I mean, I definitely recommend it. You know, you using protein as a ingredient rather than a shake. I mean, I have my Ghost Chips Ahoy flavor, which I have with either the Fairlife or almond milk, and it's just a great combination, and I drink that. These, I have the vanilla cassie and I have the chocolate Whey, which are good for ingredients, and I'll definitely show you some ingredients that I use to mix with this and make pretty good treats, whether it's a shake, whether it's foods, and there's a lot of options. You just got to be creative. And actually, there was one more thing. These were 4 for $9, but I didn't get 4 for $9 because I had some, but I was trying to run out. I wasn't trying to fill up my house with soda, so I got Diet Dr. Pepper and 7-Up, 0 sugar. So clearly these are both 0 calories, and you're having soda, except you're not having soda. That's pretty much what it's like. So it's a good expense in the sense that, you know, you don't feel the need to go buy regular soda. I bought the other Dr. Pepper by mistake, and I was having the one. I just had a couple of sips of it. And that's 210 calories for the bottle. So if you think about the difference, it's a lot of difference. 210 calories for something that you barely. I mean, I didn't notice that I was drinking the regular one because I've been drinking the diet one for so long, and I think Dr. Pepper is the most accurate soda that is similar from the diet to the regular. And not to mention, this one is not so far off either. The 7-Up, the Sprite is actually very close. This one is caffeine free, this one is not. So I will have this one when I'm having dinner. I try to stay away from caffeine at night just because I'm trying to get the best sleep as possible. So if I can cut corners wherever I can, I do it. This is something I will have with my burgers at night. And I feel like I'm having burgers, fries, and sodas. I have another French fries that I get that are actually very low in calories. So you get to have burgers, fries, and you also get to have soda. You don't do this every day because you still need your greens, like your veggies, as I mentioned. But if you're doing it correctly, you kind of could have it every day. You have to have a balance of everything. And that's pretty much the whole point of this, because if you are depriving yourself of anything, you're going to want that item more. It's kind of like what I say about diets that are restricting you of foods. And especially if you're restricting something like carbs that gives you energy, you're not just going to want to eat the foods that are starchy, like pastas and breads and rice, but you'll also, your body will actually ask for it. And that's not a good thing, that your body is telling you, like, please feed me those things. You know, you don't want that. You want to be satisfied, you know, and that feeling of satisfaction, and you get to work hard, and you are able to eat more because you're working hard in your exercises, and you start adding new things, and you're combining it with cardio. Depending on what kind of goals you have, you can switch up the types of cardio so you can benefit from it the best. And because too much cardio can always be bad for muscle loss. Well, it'll be good for muscle loss because you do lose muscle with that. But if you keep it low intensity, you're having high protein, chances are you're reserving a lot of muscle. These are all foods that are a combination of delicious snacks, fruits, veggies. I didn't really get a whole lot of meat because I have a lot of chicken and beef and hamburgers in my fridge already. But maybe one other day I'll have a haul in which I have those kind of foods. These are more like the sides, you know, and I think that you do have to have good sides at the end of the day as well. Because if you're just having chicken and beef and all that other stuff, it's gonna feel like a lonely dish. And I think that you need to have a complete and balanced diet. So that is all for today, and I hope you enjoyed what I consider a grocery haul. If you have any questions about any of these foods, I'm happy to answer them. If you want to see another haul with other types of items, you have questions about foods that you want to know about, let me know. Put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer the questions that you have. And always remember to follow me on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. I appreciate when you like, share, and subscribe. And remember, everybody, if you do more, you will be more.